Quiet. I was muted apparently. What? Anyways. Turn this shit down. There we go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, I got a message on Facebook. Anyways. Let me do some of this. I'll probably have to turn the light on. I don't have my hat on. 1 second. Oh man. I was gonna do something, but now I forgot what I was gonna do. That's right.
Adrian, explain our friend group.
No. Okay.
Let's do this. Let's just. Oh, did that?
I can't believe all out he got the little crown and everything.
What they're watching?
I'm never.
Hey, Trey, you want to come with me? You
do this and then yeah.
Okay.
What's up, man?
Hey, there's something up there. Can we get the cart over here? So you see it?
It's right here.
Oh, I see it.
Can you get it?
I got it.
You're breaking it.
Oh, I am breaking it. It was like $600.
Yeah. Almost done. 1 second. Up. Hold on. I want to change. Before we load the page. Okay. Can I change the cover of it now? I hate this fucking game. Or this game, I said this fucking... I hate this so much. Whatever. Today's the 19th, right? What time is it? I want this to post at... What time is it? 43? 12:15. Schedule. Cool. YouTube. Upload. Shit. I don't know what the fuck I just did. Almost done. Copy that. Paste. There's no playlist for this yet. No. Show more. No. Hello? What the fuck? Oh, it's because it's not posted yet. Do that. Next. Schedule. I have one for 12 already. So we'll do... Let's do 3 p.m. Schedule. Boom. We're out here making progress. Okay. I'm gonna do a couple more things. Yeah. I'm almost done, I promise. I thought I was more prepared. I thought I had this all done before I got on. Need some water real quick while we wait. shit out. What? No, because you just play in it. Yeah, how do I put this on the how do I put this on the stream?
How to use stream avatars with OBS. Stick around for troubleshooting issues. After purchasing stream avatars, after like this show up, you can find it under the data section here. The data section like this. If it does not show up, you can setup tutorial will appear like this. If it does not show up, you can find it under the data section here. After going through the setup, click Connect. Next, open OBS. Create a game capture and set the mode to capture a specific window and set the window to stream avatar. Check the box Allow Transparency to make it an overlay. Now you can adjust the capture in OBS to be on the bottom.
My bad. There we go. The more you know, really. Alright, let's get into this fucking game. I ain't even played it yet. I've been sitting here dilly fucking around. I haven't even played the game. Let me do something real quick. I just need to make these a little bit smaller, I'll be honest with you. What if I make this 50? No, never mind. Don't change it. 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 Just leave it how it is. I'm not fucking dicking with it. Alright, bet. Let's go. Round one. What? Round one? Let's get it. Just one easy W. Oh god. We're not getting that, buddy. Just hold tight to that. Appreciate you. I think he's dead. Sorry. What was I gonna do? I was about to do something, but I forgot what I was gonna fucking do. Okay, that's right. I want to move this over. I can't see my audio. There we go. That's better.
Mercy, good sir. I cry thee mercy.
Let us parley then rather than perishing.
Oh, bitch, hold on, wait. Fuck, shit. Fuck you.
Start. Blast.
Knock him over. Yeah, give him the leg, fuck. Fuck you. Thought you was gonna win this, didn't you? Not my fucking humble abode, pussy. It's my map.
Darn.
I'm dead. Not even gonna let that happen. Just, I know exactly what's gonna happen there. Another one. Oh, bitch, hold on, wait, that fucking hurt. Wait, hold on, god fucking damn it. Hold on, wait. I don't know what the fuck you thought you... I don't know what you thought was gonna happen. You messed with the wrong motherfucker. I ain't sparing no kindness. Pray for it. Pray then. Cause you're gonna need it for what's coming. That.
Not the cause of my death.
Gonna be the cause, I think. I should probably turn my light on.
Crikey!
W.
Blimey! Gosh!
Pecker shot.
Wait, hang on, my queen.
What gain is there in blood spilt? Quick,
Fuck out of my face. Oh my god, I just cut his fucking face in half. I'll take it.
Marley!
It's already open, honey.
Have mercy on
Love you.
Stein die Hand, good sire. Let us.
I guess he just said fuck it and collapsed. He did not give a shit.
Blimey!
for the love of God. But let me live.
Are you? It's my arm. It's my arm. It's my arm. You're gonna sit here and tell me that arm shot killed me? Oh, Nathan, thanks for the follow. Sorry, it looks like I'm doing a whole lot of nothing right now. I'm, what the fuck is Stream Elements doing in there? Why is there two of those? Hold on. I think I fucked all that shit up. Welcome in though, welcome in though. I am in the US, yes, I am. Change you to somebody else. Does that work? Have beer with me? I'm 21 and can't. Oh, brother, this, trust me, this took a while. There you go, now you got a different character. I'm not really sure why Stream Elements is in there, but sure. Brother, this took forever. I appreciate it, thank you. I didn't really start getting like actual, excuse me, as it used to be really patchy. And I didn't really start getting actual like full in until like probably a year ago. How old am I? 20, I'll be 27 in May. There we go. I still don't like it though. I have a very scruffy beard. Okay, well, can you eat your applesauce? I'm just standing over top of this man. Okay, well, you gotta eat your applesauce too. Or we're gonna maybe it just takes time. It's not scruffy, it looks thick and dark. It looks like it on camera, I'm sure.
What gain is there in blood?
I mean, I guess I don't know, in real life, it probably does too. I don't know, maybe it's just me. It might be a personal thing. But yeah, you got time. You got plenty of time. I wouldn't stress over it. It's kind of a pain in the ass to take care of anyways. Oh, that would have been good. Can we grow any armpit hair? I wish. I shave and the hair grows back probably 2 days. I've
I pray that peace unharmed.
I swear I have like an extensive, like I have a hair growing problem. Like it just doesn't fucking stop. Although it doesn't make sense though, because my real dad is balding. So, not really sure. I think I counted that already. Oh, look at that. Fuck ads. Subscribe. I forgot I put that on there. I always forget that that's on there. Funny, nice personality. Hey man, I appreciate it. My barber usually tells me as far as like growing for the beard, by the way. Obviously don't wash it every day because it'll dry out, but she said use conditioner when you can. It definitely helps, and then obviously beard oil and stuff will help, like if you got patchy spots, just put the beard oil on the spots where the hair's not growing. If you like humor, I feel like I have a really good sense of humor. I have a very good sense of humor. I feel like I don't really get offended by anything. Kind of hard to offend me. I guess unless I have kids, so I guess unless you say something about my family or something, I'm usually pretty good. Even then, as long as I know it's a joke, I can take it pretty lightly. And I have a very dark sense of humor too. My mate's thought of. It's like a silly idea. Okay, what we got? Oh wait, need some advice. Wait. Okay. You know what? There's a lot of people that have been watching stream lately that have been going to the UK for the Sidemen the charity match. I watched that. I could see anyone get tickled. Who would it be? I don't know. What kind of question is that? I don't know. Who seems like a really angry person all the time? If I was gonna tickle somebody, I would tickle somebody that's never happy, right? Try to make them happy. Let's hear it. Who do you got?
Have mercy on me. I spared belief.
Oh, you're... Appreciate you.
Let us sheathen our swords in
Just
honor.
me, Jake Paul, Andrew Tate. They're all quite arrogant. Well, yeah, that would make sense. Oh, you know what? Andrew Tate would be a really good one. That would be a good one. Who else? Conor McGregor. See him cry laughing. You know, I don't think I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever seen my dad be tickled. I might have to try that sometime. I'm sure that'll go over pretty well. I don't know, maybe Conor McGregor. He seems like a pretty arrogant asshole too. Seems like he'd be the type of person that says he doesn't have a ticklish spot. I don't care how manly you are, everybody is ticklish in one spot on their body. Your Tuesday probably tickled for like 5 minutes. Not the 5-minute tickle. Four. Gotta make sure he's dead. I wish I could make those. Can I make those smaller at the bottom? Just sit down, you're dead. So if I do this, and then do this, and then a little bit of this. I don't want to make them that small. There we go. Maybe even smaller, hold on. That just shrinks him down though. Fuck it, I'll just leave it as is. I don't care. Anyway, I was ticklish. I tickled for a few seconds. Break down crying and laughing. No, I wouldn't choose my dad. I don't think I'd get a good reaction out of him. He'd probably just say some dumb shit. He's kind of a sarcastic asshole, which is probably where I learned it from. So he would just say some dumb shit, and
For the love of God.
that's where that would go. I would pick somebody I don't know. I said probably. My first choice was Conor McGregor. Somebody that just seems like they don't laugh without being fucking terrible to somebody. Cool. You little pussy. There's no shot he grabbed me on the get up, and now we're stuck here. But hey. Stay over there, please. Oh, he let go, he let go, he let go. And he fell over. I thought it was over. I thought it was over. You fuck. Don't grab me. Don't grab me. Don't grab me. Fuck it. God damn, I did not think that was gonna go well. I just dropped my phone all over my desk. Alright, 1 second. I need to go to the living room real quick, check on the kids. Be right back. What does that say? I think Justin Bieber would be really taking. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I'll be right back.
Speaking with of terms, not of sweat. Crikey! Seeking we a trow for our people's sake. Too much hath been lost, why loss and more? Eggard! Start! We seeking no quarrel with thee, nigh the kin. My God's bone!
No! I got that.
Thy braver is
Have
proven.
mercy on me.
No need
I
for
spe-
more. Edgeborn! Blimey! Swine! What gain is there in blood spilt? What gain is there in bloodshed? Burn away from this path, ere it be. Ragamuffin! Hold in peace, for violence are net but wow. Zounds! Thy bravery is proved. No need for more proof. Let reason rule and where rage might. Consider, ere the battalion joineth the crowd. Thy bravery is proved. Dark. By God. Hold in peace, for violence are net but wow. Thy bravery is proved. No need. Let us chasten our swords in honor. Gosh! We seek no quarrel with thee, neither. Blimey!
Have mercy on me.
Seeking a throne for our people. Oath! What gain is there in blood spilt? Wings of Eggard! Swat!
Sway me. I pray,
Let cooler haveness prevail on this day. Crikey! Zounds! What gain is there in bloodshed? Coward! Now, sir!
be not the cause of my death. Let not thee hunt my plea. No!
Let us parley then rather than Parisian.
Swear me kindness on
Too much hath been lost, while loss and more. Stein die Hand, good sire, let us. Turn we from this path. It is. Speaking we of terms, not of sweat. Might we not find a path of peace? Thy bravery is proved, no need. Thy bravery is proved, none. Consider, ere the battalion joineth. Crikey! Darn! Darn! Gosh!
I pray. I cry thee mercy. Let not thy hand be heavy on for the love of God. I cry thee mercy.
Let us parley rather than perish.
Thy goodness.
Let cooler have this prevail this day. What gain is there in
I
bloodshed?
pray, let me go ahead.
Seeking we have trout for our people. What gain is there in blood spilt twixt?
Pray me kindly.
Stein die hand, O Zion, let us not. Swine!
Let not be.
Let reason rule and where rage might reign. Die me! Hold in peace, for whalers are net bad vow.
Have mercy on me.
Too much hath been lost, while loss and mourn. We seek in no quarrel with pay, neither. Let reason rule and where rage might reign. Hold in peace, for whalers are net bad. Eggard! Squandrel! Dark! Wild! Let us sheathen our swords in honor.
How long have I been muted? I didn't realize I was muted. That's fucking insane. I wonder if I accidentally just did it, because I feel like my shit's been on. Maybe not, who fucking knows? All the... I gotta try one more. What time is it? Oh, it's not even 1 o'clock yet. I'm good. We do another one. I was gonna say, there's no way that guy keeps going, right? You okay? We don't grab.
What gain is
They'll never learn. They'll never learn. We don't grab. We don't do that grabbing shit. We just swing. Just like that. Victory!
Sign the hand, good sire. Let us start.
Nice arm, bitch. Hello. Nice to meet you. Shut up. Jesus.
Thy bravery is proved.
You really had to make one more sound at the end there, too. What the fuck do I do there? That wasn't the last one because it wasn't long enough.
Blast! Crikey!
What kind of kills you think I get out of stabbing a motherfucker?
Speaking with of terms, not of
Probably can't
threats.
kill somebody like that, right? I just headbutted the fuck out of you. Little bitch.
Thy bravery is proved. No need.
Smashed his fucking skull in with my forehead. On the backswing. I told you. On the backswing.
Too much hath been lost. I lost and more.
You're not getting up so fast, buddy. There we go. I should put him to sleep for a little bit. It's a nice leg you got there. It'd be a shame if somebody picked it up and smacked the fuck out of you with it. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I have your leg. I am the leg owner now.
Consider ere the battalion joineth.
Look at my face. Ooh, 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 ooh. You're lucky I wasn't able to hit you anymore.
Ere it be too late.
Oh, we bringing the hose out, huh? Ain't seen one of those in a minute. Fuck your guts.
Seeking we up.
I mix them bitches up.
Gosh!
You give up on that, I was gonna say.
Let us parley then.
My shit went straight through your skull. Your brain was airing out. See, I just... Not for you. What do you need? Did you notice you just ate lunch? Oh, that fucking hurt. I don't know what the fuck that was. You just ate lunch, honey. Oh, I probably should plug them in. I think they need plugged in. I see. Alright. There we go. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm sitting here fucking jilly-jallying off here. Alright, let's start this fucking game. Started dicking around on my phone. No way. New sliders. Oh my god, it's still the Stanley Parable 2. That's crazy.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company.
I already know this. One second, I'll turn my webcam back on.
All of his co-workers were gone. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that
I already did
all
the
that you
achievement.
think an achievement is worth? No, 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 no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Hold on. Somewhere both blue and red and blue. So I have 1, 5, and 6. Thank you, good luck. Let's see what this slide said, bottom text. Didn't finish it. Small floating objects have appeared across the office. We have... Okay, okay. Yeah, I can tell. Red room. I've already been in the broom closet. Let's see if the bucket's in there, though.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I should probably turn this fucking music off, huh? Jesus. That was the executive. Yeah, that's where the first one was, right? That's where one of them was. No secretary. Door was locked. Boss is gone.
Stepping into his manager's office,
I
Stanley
don't
was
remember
once
what the
again
code
stunned
was.
to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code.
I did that
by
shit so they can
sheer
suck my ass.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
This isn't the same thing, is it? Oh yeah, because there was one right there. Excuse me.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest,
Yeah.
as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control
Yes.
Facility.
Yes, we did.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I sure did. I think this is how you beat the game, right? This is how you just keep going. Oh, camera.
Now the monitors jumped to life. Their true
Somebody
nature
got
revealed.
104 got
Each bore
fired.
the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals
Fired.
reduced to images on a screen.
Where's the red room?
Stanley, one of them, eternally
That room's
monitored
red,
in this
that room's
place
red.
where freedom meant nothing.
I want to know what that is.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
I want to know where all the shit's at.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it.
Wait, the
His
red
own life in someone else's control? Never.
If I take that red
it was
door, you think?
unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he
Maybe.
truly spent his
I might be
entire
overthinking
life
this, I'm not really sure.
utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay. What if I decided not to, though? Like, what if I just decided I was going to leave? I don't think I can. It's alright, I wanted to keep doing it anyways. What's that say down there? I don't think it says anything. Yeah, I don't
And when
think
at
so.
last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you
No, I did.
enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave.
No.
If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes.
Oh, he's cheating.
Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
I clicked it 5 times.
I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
What?
But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better.
Activate.
My goodness,
green.
only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Yeah, I'm
Dear me,
confused.
what's
This
the matter,
doesn't.
Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Yes, this
Or
doesn't
did you
fucking
just
tell me
assume when you saw
anything.
that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away.
There is
to
no
your
5 button.
You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing.
You're
No
fucking
enemy,
cheating.
just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
What the fuck just happened? What was I even supposed to do there? Like, really? Huh. Alright then. Again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, my fucking titty. Oh.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms,
Yeah,
and a
take the
wave
bucket.
of comfort rushed over him. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's
We
office.
sure did. We did go up.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of
I don't
anything
remember what the
like.
code is again. It's
Crushed
two
by the
something
weight of this
something
revelation,
something suck my
Stanley may
ass.
have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket would, and he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845.
That's right.
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Absolutely. Only the bucket could tell me the truth.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine. Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Yep. We sure did.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves. The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Sorry, I was reading something, some bullshit. Where am I going this way?
Was the bucket under the mind control facilities?
I was reading
influence
something
as
about
well?
fucking who
Had the
really
bucket
killed
been told
JFK
to
or
do
some shit like
things
that.
it
What
didn't
do you
wish
mean?
to
Who
do?
really? What the fuck?
What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
That is true. That is true.
But here was the
We
proof.
don't trust shit
The
with the
heart
bucket.
of the operation. Controls
It's fine.
labeled with
We'll
emotions.
go.
Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality
head
of his
off.
past began to sink
I'll head
in,
off.
Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two
good.
best friends,
Two of 'em.
Stanley and the bucket, up against the world.
The
They
world.
high-fived in a really cool way.
All the
Bucket
time.
made a
That's all
sassy
we ever do
comment
is high
about
five in cool
taking
ways.
down the system.
Taking it down. Let's fucking take that shit down then. Fuck it. Who's gonna stop me?
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over? Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned,
Oh,
but
shit.
it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and... What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed? An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty, until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave. Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket, would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket. No. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right?
Yeah,
I'll
my
be
fucking
okay, won't
bucket.
I?
I'll be good.
Stanley gulped.
What if I do it without
Very
the bucket?
soon
then?
now, he was about to find out.
Ooh. Without the bucket's kind of crazy. Down?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
What
simply
if I
missed a
just
memo.
don't take the bucket?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I am a completionist, damn it.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward, into the opened passageway.
Yeah, fuck you. It's funny. Oh man, gotta get my kids in about an hour.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I don't know if I have the strength to find out. Let's find out.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I'm right there, right? I'm 427.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring
Who's that?
job?
Who's
that
those
his
people, do you
emotions had
think?
been
Those people
manipulated
down
to
there?
accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided...
I didn't decide shit. I shut it down.
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
Actually opening.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
Oh my god.
And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
We did it. So
All of his
curious.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was it... No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back
No, I
to the
didn't.
meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room.
No.
Go somewhere
No.
else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the car. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk.
I'm going to do
But
this
Stanley
first.
chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up the phone and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket.
Oh my
Once
god.
upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
Wow. The bucket. This is a really nice apartment. Hello, Stanley. It's me. Your bucket press. Or to take me to work with you.
The Stanley
Wow.
Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Take me back home with you.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if
This is
he'll
cool.
listen to me.
I like this. It just has so many different, like, outcomes.
Oh, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think. It can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is
is
effectively
funny.
transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
Don't listen to the loud man. Press C to take.
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders
it's like
from.
bucket.
Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of
Is it
metal.
always like that? Ignore anyone in your life except for me.
It's sad, but I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it. Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from
Yeah, I mean-
one room to another.
Yeah, that's what it's good at.
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's
So much more than just a regular bucket.
It's just a bucket.
Oh no. I'm having feelings. For the bucket. No. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes. The
This is
bucket
getting
could
funky.
tell me what to do in this troublesome
Not the
situation.
pan.
Stanley, give me the bucket. Give it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley. I need it. Give it to me now. Give it or I'll...
Close your eyes. Go back to work, Stanley. Did he take the bucket?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
That was not
But
right.
Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was it? No, never mind.
That last hallway
The
wasn't
bucket
right.
was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift. Good,
Said the bucket.
now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
So if I
Stanley
don't
did
take,
not question why or how this bucket was
if I take it again, it'll just do
It
the
should
whole
have
thing
alarmed
again,
him, of
right?
course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked. No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, "No buckets past this point."
Hey, fuck you, I'm
How would
going.
you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
Oh, good God. Here we go.
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's begin. Item 1. Is this a bucket? Correct. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Wait.
Item 2. Is this a bucket? Correct. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
What is happening right now?
Item 3. Is this a bucket? Incorrect. This is a bucket. Item 4. Is this a bucket? What? Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up?
Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one. Is this a bucket? Correct. This is a bucket. Item 6. Is this a bucket? Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
How do I...
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere. Yes. Thank you. There's nothing here. Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket. Wait, when I say nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which of course is not true. Unless... Is that what you think? Answer me straight, Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket? You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket? Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely. Okay, here we go.
No.
What happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket?
Everything's a
Every
bucket,
single
damn
thing in
it.
the game was a bucket. Oh my God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
Wait a minute.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket open. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest, and this was not the correct way to the meeting room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the
If I
bucket
take it
turned
back
out
to that
be correct?
location, is it
No,
gonna give me the
never
same
mind. The bucket was wrong.
same shit?
Stanley took the door on his left.
What if I go down here?
And so the two of
with
them
the bucket?
detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
No problem. Stay over there, please.
Oh, good, Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually.
On the way. Where's the baby? Where's the baby? I can't see me on the camera. Do you see me on the camera? No. That's you.
Your mom's calling you.
On the color.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Eat my fucking ass. Alright, let's go. What the fuck is this shit?
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
What if I just stay in here?
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll
Not the
go off to
wacky
next?
line.
Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Oh yeah, it did. I remember.
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yes, it's as classic now
My
as it was
goodness.
back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
Alright. Let's go.
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer.
Oh my goodness.
I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the
That's
Stanley
quite the
Parable.
character.
True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me, it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree? Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready. Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the bucket destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The broom closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do it for the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry and...
No. What happens if I do throw it in though? I'll have to do that again.
The Bucket Destroyer, my prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spell-binding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
Wow. Fuck those ads.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps the good old bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket. Off on another thrilling adventure together.
We sure are.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Nope.
Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back, and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door. Oh, good, Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually. You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you
Just
very
let me go.
much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
That's right, I need to watch that too. Fuck, I have a lot of shit I need to watch.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
I'm gonna destroy the bucket.
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something. Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer. I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me, it already feels as though it's been
Just wanna see
part of the
something different
cast all
happens.
along. Don't you agree?
Might get off after this one.
Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready. Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The broom closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer.
I'm fucking trying. I'm fucking trying.
The fans are waiting. Do it for the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry and...
I mean, I was trying.
The Bucket Destroyer. My prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
Well, shit.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
What?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I don't remember what that takes me to originally.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do,
I wanted that.
Stanley
I seen
left
one.
from the platform and plunged to his
I
death.
seen one of the trophies.
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
How do I get that?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Come on. Wait a minute.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies. What do you think, Stanley?
Stan
What name
Loreens. I
better
like the Stan
encapsulates the
Loreens.
intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
There's a vent there. First of all, this is not... Whoa.
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path. You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you? What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording? It
That would
was
be
all
funny, wouldn't
just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault. Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
Yeah, I can look then.
No, the orders were still missing. For now.
I don't know, I figured maybe there'd be something, I don't know. Fuck my ass and call me fucking, I don't know. I'm not taking you, pussy.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this
No,
was
I went
not
right.
the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. And here it was, the lounge. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been
This will
about
probably have to be
nothing
my
but
last
you
run.
all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are
Yes.
you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to
Yeah.
you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. You're getting close now, Stanley. You've nearly gotten all of the Figler and Marines. Very soon, you'll collect the last one, and then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it. We'll be different people by then.
Different in the sense that we used to have
How do I find that
none of
last one,
them,
do you think?
and now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no Figler and Marines. None of us can. Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped.
Yeah?
And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you. What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
What the hell? I'm just gonna stay here and see what happens. I don't know if anything different happens if I stay here. I know if I walk away, it does. This is real interesting. Real, top tier, entertainment going on right here. Does it just repeat? Is that it? I'm really expecting something to happen here. But I don't think anything is. If nothing happens, I'm gonna quit because I definitely have to get off. I think it just stays like this. Uh-huh. Right. I think that's all that happens, but I gotta go. Do shit. I'm gonna end this on YouTube first because I'm gonna play a song and copyright, blah blah blah. They can suck my asshole. YouTube, thank you though. For anybody that watched, thanks for all the chats. W stream. Probably be back tomorrow. Try to take care of you. I'll probably be back tomorrow. I'm not talking to anybody. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end on YouTube. Get out of here.